Cancer. Cancer, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It is for you. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please be sure that you subscribe. I do a new Cancer video every single week, and if you hit that notification bell, you can get notified once you are a subscriber. Now, this is also a timeless message, so it comes to you when you are open and receptive to the message that it's sharing. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. Please check out my website, bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Okay. Know that now I have added access to the extended readings onto my BWOB membership. So if you're a fan of the extended readings, please subscribe to the BWOB membership for this channel. It is very inexpensive every single month, and the value is through the roof now that all the extendeds are attached. It's incredible. Cancer. 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 Well, we have a little bit more. Hold on. Yeah, things are feeling a little bit weird, guys. I'm sorry. So we have let spirit be your guide, but it's wonky. So there's some sort of a detachment or a disconnect, and I'm not sure where it's going to take us. But ultimately, there is just a sense of at the very least fogginess, at the worst disconnection, maybe not listening, not following your heart. I don't know, but we got this, and it's in reverse. It could also be just a sense of being a little bit lost and not knowing where spirit is trying to lead you at this point. And so if that's your situation, just sit in silence. There's just that sense of breathe. Do breath work. Stop asking the questions. Don't even ask the questions. Just see the thoughts that come into your mind. Just open your heart to the guidance. Sit in silence. It really helps Cancerians to be in salt water or in a salt bath. So if you can take some time to do that this weekend, it might actually really help to clarify things for you and start tipping the scales back to clarity. But let's get into this. Oh, we have hidden cards in the past. Let's see what came out now. A rebirth is assured. So this might be a good thing. Like that feeling of rockiness or disconnect might actually be over. There's some sort of awakening that's happening to us. And now it's co-create with spirit. So that's nicely on par. Very magical energy when Crow comes up. This sense of finding your power in the darkness and being able to manifest or create bring the light yourself, be the light yourself. And then we have slow and steady wins the race. Starting to realize now, and I think this was part of last week's message, that it is the slow and steady gain. It is the slow and steady commitment that you should be working on now. It is not the quick turnaround. And that's where this is coming from. This sense of, okay, but where is it? How come I haven't felt it and seen it? Instantaneous gratification. That is not what that's going to make you feel disconnected. You're not actually ever disconnected from spirit, but that is definitely the fact that has been your mindset has been what is disconnecting you from this reality. The sense of it should be here now. This is about building and realizing it is not here now. What is here now is opportunity, and you should look for a slow and steady pace. God is just letting you know that things aren't going to come quickly. There's not going to be a solution to your problems by the end of this week. This is a slow and steady build that you need to participate in, and we're going to get into how. Then we have this: magic works through you. That's you. And then act as if. That's you. I don't think you fully realized your power or assumed or just understood how incredibly and exceptionally powerful you are. This is coming from the past. Magic works through you. Okay, maybe it has been the slow and steady pace that has helped you get somewhere. Okay, then let's get into tarot. No, let's get into tarot. Okay, God, clarify. Where are we at? Oh, this is the 5 of Wands. You know what? This is that frickin' Mercury retrograde. If you're watching this years after I upload it, this is between December 13th and January 5th. That's of 2023 to 2024. This is this craziness. There's just a lot of competition. Let's put it that way. There's just a lot of people getting in your way, or applications getting in your way, paperwork getting in your way. There's a lot of little stuff that's adding up to big stuff. And it really is kind of a clog. But it's a haterade clog. It's a clog of stupidness. You might be taking on it too much. There's some good news. Okay, so what do we got? You know, it's by slowing things down that has actually unclogged things. By not expecting, but just by being, it has actually unclogged things. It is legitimately, Cancerians, like when you are trying to, if you've ever had a ball of bracelets or necklaces, and you pull too hard, or you tug too hard, or no, it's when you just plop them down and kind of gently shake them and let them kind of fall where they may, that you can actually start discerning how to unravel them. And it's through that slow patience that things actually start to unfold. The tension and the chaos actually just makes the knot tighter. So you are in a whole bunch of really tight knots, and you still have the possibility to get lost in those tight knots now. That's why God's giving you this message. He's blatantly saying to you, rest, put it at ease, and tell yourself, I do not have to get it all done today. This is going to be a step-by-step process. And by treating it that way, I will win. Any other way, it'll just tangle me more. But slowing it down and connecting back to faith and just letting things fall where they may and not rushing things, but seeing them, where am I on this step? Where is my first step? Is this my first step? Like this is just really the beginning, and things will start to unravel little by little as you go. Now, what do we have? We have Queen of Swords. Suddenly there's some sort of strategy or discernment. There's some sort of certainty in terms of your decisions or choices. Clarity is going to come to you as to your direction in the future. So there are going to be questions answered or opportunities opened up to you. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out a little toward the end of this week into next week, or maybe by the end of this month. We have the Wheel of Fortune really starting to turn for you, luck coming back into your situation, or value starting to turn back on. Something is definitely untangling for you, my friends, or at least you're starting to recognize or realize how. You're talking to the right people. And then we have success, victory, and happiness. Also a sense of homecoming and homecoming, being celebrated, being understood, being appreciated. There's some sort, I'll tell you this right now, even though things have seemed wonky, you've gotten yourself to a point of wisdom to be able to get yourself back into a state of peace to enable the slow and steady progress. You are now currently on the right path. That is what it's saying, and don't rush it. The secret to keeping it productive and getting you to that happy place is stop rushing. The more you rush, the more you're going to fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Calm yourself down. And when you feel, I also just got this message, this process that you're in, it's going to actually take longer than you think. So stop thinking that you're failing or that you've lost because it's taking longer than you think. Stop thinking about it. Stop the expectations. Your expectations are getting in the way of your success right now, because your success is pretty well plotted and really a lot closer than you think. This is just something that you have to sort of internally calm yourself down. I got to choose one of these cards. One of my favorite decks, guys. This is the Colette Baron Reed deck. She's my favorite oracle card maker. I really love her. I know I have one in here. I know it didn't come out. Yeah, bitch. Oh, what? I knew it was in there. Okay. So, what do we have first? There's no place like home. So there is a coming of home or a comfort level. There's some sort of comfort level. I don't know if you're feeling this at work or at your relationship or actual home, but there is a sense of an opportunity opening for you to be going into or creating a space or finding a space where you really belong in. And then we have a new life was shown. Remember this, the card that I couldn't find? Look at this. This just got deep. No place like home is here. The card that was flipped over was orphaned. There was a sense, my friends, that you were abandoned or disconnected, missing home, or didn't belong. There's no place like home, but this was I don't believe in God anymore, or I feel disconnected. But guess what? Do you see how this little bird is completely abandoned? This is the time when it comes back around to no more. Now you find your place of belonging. Now your egg has cracked open and you're not abandoned. Instead, you're realizing that you are wanted, you are loved, and you are accepted. This is that beautiful time. You thought you were abandoned. You were not. You were just being awakened. And now it's coming back around. Somebody's coming back around for you. There's connection here, and there's definite warmth and happiness. There was a point where you honestly felt the lights were out. There was actual magic happening. Let's get into the moon card because we've got to. Confidence is your key to success. So some helpful practices for you this week, my friends, maybe looking in the mirror. You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are capable. You are successful. You are valued. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are capable. You are worthy. You are valuable. You are admired. Keep saying it until you stop feeling it up here and start feeling it in here. It's really just this sense of working on your lacking or what you perceive as you're lacking. You're not really lacking. You're not. Why do I know this? Confidence is your key to success. It's not about pride. It's about realizing how valuable you are. And so you might have to do those exercises to remind yourself of your worthiness, of your value. If you have to study more, if you have to research, whatever you have to do, remind yourself of your value, because that is really going to serve you this week, because there are opportunities coming for you. And what do you need to release? You really need to release self-doubt, and you need to release that negative fear. I feel like there is something here that is sort of, challenging you a little bit, making you a little bit shaky. That's actually very healthy, because what that's going to do this week is it's going to push you to research, to learn, to know, to ask, to hope, to open yourself up to whatever you need. Like, it's okay. Even if you need something, it doesn't mean you don't deserve what's on the other side. It means you just have to open yourself up to getting it. So have confidence. And what do you need to release? What do you need to release? You need to release the past. You need to release this sense of failure or isolation or disconnection. That's exactly what you need to release. Hold on. Okay, so put this into context, God. You're way far ahead. You're farther ahead than you even think. And I think you're okay, there's some sort of money or financial breakthrough that's happening, or some maternal figure or very successful feminine in your life that is actually going to be guiding you or helping you this week and offering you a lot of clarity. please accept this person's help, because she's gonna lead you to victory. There's a lot of clarity that she's offering you, or simply suddenly awakening to this strategy, to your way forward, right? There's opportunity here. It's through speaking, talking. What about, this is death and then strength. These are major arcana. So this is certainly a sense of renewal and remembering just how strong you are, how much you've been through, and how your failures have actually strengthened you. Don't feel ashamed of anything about yourself this week. Instead, realize and recognize that it is something that actually gave you a great deal of strength. And honestly, it really is. There is this sort of energy of resurrection and strength that's grown from a painful place. Let me clarify the death card first. Please clarify the death card upright is not about death. The death card upright is about rebirth. It's about what comes after death, the resurrection. So it really is about renewal or release of toxicity, or finding a way, my Cancerians, especially if you are born mid-Cancer season, your natal suns are square right now to Chiron, which means that you've had one heck of a year where everything just seemed like it was dragging you relentlessly. And you have, but it's almost like you're about to start feeling the other side of that and the resurrective qualities of that, and of looking your fears or your toxins in the eye, and maybe clarity as to maybe what was intoxicating you or hurting you. I just want to clarify the death card though, please. King of Pentacles and the Magician. That doesn't make any sense. King of Pentacles to me in my readings usually means a boss. So it could have been some opportunities are now turned back on. We're getting King of Pentacles, so this is somebody who's wise and good with money, got a lot of money, usually a masculine earth sign, responsible, respectful, traditional, and large and in charge. A magician that comes through, somebody that really pulls things off for you, or you having some great chemistry with them. But then we have the Nine of Swords. Is this what you're stressing out about? This is some sort of sickness or sadness or something that you were stressing out about. There's good news on this front. This Nine of Swords is implying that there's a solution to your stress. There's a solution that's coming to you and presenting itself to this issue or problem that you thought basically was going to bury you. It was legitimately, it was causing you a lot. You were stressing yourself out. Maybe you thought something was going to die. It wasn't. It was actually strengthening you. Let's go to the extended, guys. I hope to see you there.